Alrighty, so a little funny story. I'm gonna give you a little background. I actually recorded a Dirge Song video way back when, I think way before I moved, so like 3-4 months ago, and I ended up putting it in a folder that was titled old. That's what I usually do whenever I edit a video. I'll just put in my old and save it there, and I accidentally moved my Dirge Song video to that. And I was going to do a video on it, but it never came out. And I was like, for the life of me, I thought I did a video on it, couldn't find it. And then I think like 3 weeks ago, I found it in my old files and I was like, oh my gosh, I did do a video on it, but it never came out. So today we're going to be talking about the Dirge Song. Now, I personally do believe this loadout is better than the Blackout AR loadout. If you guys haven't checked out that video, I definitely recommend checking it out because it is insane. You can you can do up to like 10 million damage, I think, but that's explosion. But the actual damage that you do on the actual shot is around like 2.4 million, but explosion is like 4 to 10 million. It's insane. Definitely recommend checking out that video. However, I prefer the Dirge Song build in the loadout just purely due to the fact that I don't have to dash around a lot. I can stand still. I don't really have to do like the constant dashing and aiming. And I think for console players it'd be a lot easier for you guys, because I know for the controllers you guys have to click 2 buttons, or sometimes you have to click multiple buttons in order to dash, and it's not fun. So this loadout might be for you console players. Anyways, so let's get into it. So the Dirge Song's part of the black metal weapon set, and the perks that we're going to be running today is a double crit damage, reload speed, and damage. Now, Piper, shout out to Piper. She's given me a bunch of just information, and I said this whenever I recorded it last time. She's given me a lot of information for this loadout and just in general the reason why we're running it. So we'll get to that in a second. However, the reason why we're running damage is because she says that it's actually better. They tried out the critical rating and it seemed to do a damage drop off. So I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm going to take her word for it because, you know, she's used this loadout for so long. So yeah. Anyways, those are the perks. Let's get into the loadout and talk about why we're running this loadout. So that's not the loadout. That's actually going to be a different video. So yeah. So we're going to be running Tactical Assault Sledgehammer. If you guys don't know Sledgehammer, he increases your SMG critical damage by 225%, which is an insane amount. So since we have first shot Rio and support, you'll be critting every single shot after reloading, right? So which is a 545% crit damage boost with a 100% crit chance. So you're guaranteed critting with Sledgehammer and lead, and that's the reason why this damage or this loadout can do up to like I think I've seen like 6 million, like 2 to 6 million, probably in that range. And of course the explosion does more damage because, you know, and because of the ability damage, and there's a million things. And then preemptive strike. So the reason why we're running this team perk doesn't really matter. You can run whatever you want. But for this build specifically, I have a list right here that Piper tells me. The initial shot doing more damage on the big target smashers and mist monsters is a nice added bonus. So you're doing more damage and you're more likely to crit in one-shot smashers or mist monsters on that first shot, which is actually kind of nice. I've used this loadout for so long, and I've one-shot a smasher, if not two-shot a smasher, in one-shot like mist monsters or blasters, I mean, and it's insane. Battle beat, so more damage because why not, you know? Almost always active too because of the amount of kills you get. So the explosion causes a lot of damage and kills a lot of enemies, so you're going to be doing a lot of damage, and this is almost active all the time. First assault, like I said, just extra damage boost. You get more damage. You know, you have that extra 100% chance, so that's nice. And then we have assault damage, which I think I have this actually backwards. Did I mess this up? No. Okay, no, first shot Rio. Yeah, these are backwards. So first shot Rio, my apologies. Since you one shot and then reload, you crit every single shot. So that's the reason why we're running first shot Rio. And then assault damage is just extra damage on top of the damage that we're doing. And then we have Swamp Knight. Since you ideally want to be extremely low health, you'll be doing an insanely high amount of boosted damage to smashers in mini bosses. So you're just doing a lot more damage. And this is also going back to the point of having full health enemies for mist monsters and bosses. You're going to do a lot more damage, and you're almost guaranteed two-shotting like a smasher. And then locked and reloaded. This one's pretty much as simple. You're constantly reloading, so that extra damage is just helpful. Otherwise, yeah, that's the loadout. It's very, very in detail. So if you have any questions, let me know. Piper definitely is giving me a list, so I was reading that. Otherwise, we're going to be running an RTD. If not, I'm going to have to double check with my team to make sure that's okay. But we're going to be running a mission. Let's hop in it. I'm going to try to find a smasher or a mist monster and just show you how insane and how much damage that we can do. Otherwise, let's just jump into the mission and let me just show you what the Dirge Song is capable of doing. Alrighty, we don't have a smasher, but there's an encampment right in front of me, and I just want to show you how fast I can clear this. And dude, all 3 of the enemies are just gone right away. It's the Mist Monster. Oh my gosh. And then just kill this. Now, the one thing, if you guys haven't checked out the Blackout AR video, this is the one thing that's scary, is there is that chance of dying because you don't have a lot of health, and that's the whole point of this. Yeah, like right there. It's a little scary. However, if you're safe and you're kind of smart with it, you can work around and, you know, be able to actually eliminate enemies. But when they're grouped up, you eliminate them very fast. So let me revive myself right here. I got 4 health. Let me reload, and then just bam. All these enemies are gone after I shoot that one. Yeah, there we go. And a few more, and then reload again, and bam, all the bees are gone. And like that, the encampment is gone, which is really nice. Like, it's insane to be able to one shot, if not 2 shot, a smasher and or, you know, blaster. Now, I am going to go around looking for a smasher because I definitely would be think it would be fun finding a smasher. If not, we'll just use the RTD because there's a lot of smashers anyways. I'm going to run around the map real quick, try to find one. If not, yeah, I'll see you when I do find one. Alrighty. Thank you, Beach, for finding the smasher. Now, I'm going to shoot. I'm going to have to reload real quick. And then can I... Yeah. Now it's 3 shots, but I think it's because I didn't crit on that first time. And however, I don't think it hit it on the head on the first time too, but it's just insane. The whole purpose of Loadout is just being able to just annihilate enemies. Now, I don't know if the crit damage definitely has like an effect on this. I did take Piper's word for it to see, you know, if it would actually be a difference. But I don't know. So far, yeah, I'm still impressed. Like, the fact that you can 3-shot a smasher, 3-shot is insane. And if you guys haven't checked out the damage, you know, I'll probably, you know, tell you in the future. Editing Mattio could do that. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Editing Mattio. He could tell you how much damage that I can actually do, like max amount or something like that. It'll probably be in the thumbnail too. But otherwise, yeah, let's just get in the mission. I'm going to show you what it can do against like a bunch of enemies while coming at me. And then, yeah, alrighty, the mission has started. And I'm a little scared because this is Exploding Death Bomb. And, you know, Exploding Death Bomb with a low health is kind of scary. However, just look at it. Like right there, I think I just did 10 million. That could have just been 1 million, but I don't know. But the whole gimmick with this loadout is you always want to make sure you're reloading. You will not do any damage if you're not reloading. Unlike with the Blackout AR, you can do a little bit of damage, but the whole gimmick with this is you have to reload every single time. Now, you might think, oh, well, that's very repetitive and very boring. You always have to reload. The whole point of it is just to do that. And you do an insane, absurd amount of damage. Look at that. An enemy is just gone. Reload. Mist Monster from a distance. It's gone. 3.5 million damage. Disappeared. So reloading's not that much big of a deal. However, that is insane. And once again, shout out to Piper because Piper's kind of fine-tuned this loadout. And it's nice. It really is insane. Just look at that. A Mist Monster gone. Gone. Just gone. It's gone. Magic trick. It's gone. But and that's not even the best part about this loadout. You might be thinking, oh, one-shotting a Mist Monster is, you know, it's cool. But can it actually crowd clear? And yes, it can, because this weapon... Here, let me get somewhere safe so I don't die. This weapon has a special thing called the Black Metal, which fires light hammer in 9 rounds bursts, dealing moderate damage and heavy impact with moderate recoil. And then on top of that, it has a small explosion. I don't know where it says it at, but it does have that small explosion somewhere. Which it might be this. Yeah, in a 0.75 tile radius. So... the base damage. So that's the, you know, almost a tile radius. So in the enemies right here, if I reload, all of them are gone in that 0.75 tile radius. I don't know why I have difficulty of saying that. My mind always wants to say 75, but that's not right. It's 0.75. But it's still insane. It does crowd clear in a general sense, as long as they're kind of grouped up. And, you know, being up on top of a build like this, you know, you can get them before they even get to the objective. Now, I do want another smasher, because that would be very fun to be able to, gosh, look at that. The explosion also has a chance to crit, too. So that's why you'll see me occasionally do, like, you know, like 2 million on top of 2 million, which that's what happened in the Blackout AR video. You can see, like, right there, 2.3 million, because the explosion has the chance of critting, too. Which is insane. Just look at that. Oh, the satisfaction. Look at it. It's so satisfying. 1.2 million damage almost every single shot. It's just insane. Like, it's almost guaranteed. 4.7 million. Oh, dude. Hey, yeah, it's something else now. Oh, gosh. Oh, let me back up. I'm at 221 health. I don't want to stay there. But yeah, it's insane. 3.6. It's very consistent, too. Just make sure you reload every single time. That's the whole gimmick of this. Now it's an RTD, which I don't want to be in circle. Did it stop? Okay, it did. So perfect. So I still can see. It's perfectly fine. Yeah. Oh, it's so nice. Is it? This actually might be one of my favorite loadouts. No, the Whiteout Fiona build with the crit explosion Stormblade is definitely my favorite loadout. This might be like my second or third favorite. But this is definitely up there. This is definitely top 5. I would definitely argue this being one of my favorites, but I just love the Stormblade. It's just something grew on me, and I just love it so much. So yeah. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna wait until the mini boss spawns, and then hopefully it's a nature one. If not, we're still gonna do an insane amount of damage. Otherwise, yeah, let's just wait until the mini boss spawns. Alrighty, the mini boss is out, and I'm super low. I'm gonna use adrenaline real quick. Oh, it's trap vulnerable. No, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I'm still gonna do damage to it. Look at this reload. Yeah, I just pretend like this is how much damage I would actually do. I actually think I might run this loadout again just to get footage of a mini boss and just probably put it over, because you can do an insane amount of damage to a mini boss, even if it's like a tank. As long as it's not water, I believe, you're fine, because this is a fire weapon, of course. So otherwise, yeah, that's pretty much it. I really have nothing else to talk about. We're gonna win this mission, even on flingers. Look at that, just gone. 2.1 million. Just, I don't even have to worry about it. Gosh, it's just so nice. Also, a little side note, off topic real quick before I you know, go into my outer or my final thoughts on this. It's nice for this whatchamacallit, for shielders, because you can actually shoot an enemy and it does kill them. So it's actually kind of nice. So you don't really have to, the explosion will kill them. So it's actually nice against like flingers that have like shielders, or any shielders that are on like enemies. So that's also another benefit of this loadout. And yeah, I think the lowest you can go health wise, I think Piper said, is 9. So, and I think I was at like 27 earlier. So like right now I'm at 90 and I'm dead. Otherwise, my final thoughts on this loadout is it's insane. Try it before you knock it. I definitely do think this is one of the more interesting loadouts and very fun. And most of the stuff in the loadout itself is something that you should already have. If not, if you've been following my channel, you should already have most of them. And then some of the stuff that is already out this season. So it's kind of nice. So I'd recommend, you know, trying out this loadout. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Let me know if you rather do the Blackout AR or the Dirge Song. I think I'm team Dirge Song for right now. I just love the Dirge Song. It's insane. I think hitting for 5 million damage, not consistently, but 1.4 million consistently every single time is insane. Otherwise, yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Thanks for watching. Remember, subscribe down below, like the video, let me know what you think of this loadout. And once again, are you team Dirge Song or team a Blackout AR? Otherwise, you guys have an amazing morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are, and I will catch you guys in the next one.